In today's video, I will cover some cool resource packs I've found for Minecraft 1.19.2. These also work for 1.19 and 1.19.1. Let's check them out. Minecraft's flowers are fairly diverse, but don't particularly look that good. However, this resource pack fixes this issue by making the textures of many flowers look more detailed and appealing to the eye. You will also notice that lily pads have flowers on them too, giving swamps a much needed splash of color. Previously, it was only certain system settings and web browsers that had the option to display in dark mode, but with this resource pack, you have the option to use it in Minecraft too. No more will your eyes get blown out of your head when you open up settings or any sort of GUI menu. The light tones of these menus have been changed to a darker gray. You also have the option to customize how dark you want them to appear if you use the Darkomizer as advertised on the resource pack homepage. If you want every aspect of Minecraft to be completely revamped, this resource pack is for you. All textures of blocks, items, mobs, and even the GUI have been changed. While the resource pack's name is Faithless, I feel that while it does make quite a few changes, they are all faithful to Minecraft. Everything is much more colorful, enhanced, and more immersive, but the textures do not stray far from what Minecraft really is. Some of my favorite changes are to the inventory and settings GUI, and also the animated items are pretty cool too. The whole thing gives me a kind of fantasy vibe, and I think it would fit well with some castle and dragon mods. Minecraft's menu is pretty noisy, just listen. I personally am not bothered by the loud clicks, but if you are, this mod fixes the issue. Now clicks are quieter and less obstructive. Some even might venture to say it sounds more sophisticated. Fire in Minecraft doesn't look all that threatening or even very good looking, but this resource pack changes that. Using a 16 times resolution, it completely alters and improves the texture of fire. It is noticeably more detailed and looks a lot more like real fire. Well, not really, but it's better. Even from a distance, you can notice a difference compared to vanilla fire. Also, this mod claims to not work for 1.19, being labeled for 1.19.2, but I encountered no issues. If, for some odd reason, you want to make sheep look like the astronauts from Among Us, this resource pack is for you. All it does is make sheep sus, and I don't know why the creator chose sheep specifically, but yeah. If you download Optifine, you can dye the sheep the specific colors of the astronauts, but I just use regular vanilla dyes here. So that's about it. Pretty much, there's nothing else to it. Wait a minute. I actually look pretty sus myself. That wasn't intentional, believe it or not. I don't even play Among Us. While vanilla Minecraft's Warden looks pretty terrifying as is, this resource pack makes a few tweaks to give this beast a more overgrown appearance. You can see slight changes to its head and shoulder area, along with the beating heart area of his chest. And I think this turned out pretty well. I actually prefer it over the vanilla texture. I guess it just seems fitting that a creature that crawls out of Skulk when summoned should be covered in the stuff. Clusterful is another resource pack that makes some general changes across the Minecraft spectrum. You will see tweaks to the texture of blocks and items, and even the sky with the sun now being more circular. Also, various menus and the settings screen have been tweaked. Some of the text is a little hard to read, but that pales in comparison to all the beautiful texture changes throughout the game. It's definitely worth checking out. Want to check out some more resource packs? Watch this video where I cover some of the best I found for 1.19.